What up, YouTube Teamers here. Since I'm doing my reviews for the Pokemon movies because of Pokemon Secrets of Jungle, here's my review for another one, which is simply titled Pokemon Destiny Deoxys, which premiered all the way back in 2000 around 2005. I actually used to own this thing on DVD, by the way, and I used to really got a kick out of it. Um, Anyway, the events pretty much of the film actually takes place during the seventh season of Pokemon Advance Challenge. Of course, this does take place during the during Ash's home region. Of course, it does feature May and Max here. So yeah, and of course, it was only a matter of time until Ash ends up pretty much encountering the extraterrestrial. If you look at it. And pretty much begins, in the Arctic, where it's a scientist named Professor Lund and his assistant Yoko, all stationed there for research, along with Lund's son Tori, who was out playing in the snow among a colony of Spill, Silo, and Warrens. And there's a stampede, terrifying Tori until he faints from the shock. And as Professor Lund and Yoko retrieves them, they also witnessed the extraterrestrial Pokemon Deoxys rising from the impact crater, retrieving a rock with a mysterious green gem stuck in it from the ground, and pretty much creating it in its arm. And so all of a sudden, Rayquaza pretty much descends from the sky to attack the Deoxys. Apparently, it also was just introduced on Rayquaza's territory, and Rayquaza is not happy. So there's pretty much Deoxys and Rayquaza becomes this version of Mew and Mewtwo if you look at it. And so of course 4 years later, Professor Lund and Yoko are getting close to a breakthrough in their research of the Green Gem by pretty much pointing a laser team with specific frequency at it. They also hope to pretty much should be able to recuperate the Deoxys the gem belonging to. However, because before they also can really compete the process, they also they end up pretty much the beam ends up dying down, and there's also not enough power to keep the beam going at intensely for that long here. So the green gem also draws with the light even after the experiment here. So yeah, of course, we end up pretty much having Ash Misty, Ash May and them, pretty much at this battle tower, and they are pretty much forced to battle the deadly Pokemon creature after it crash lands in this meteor. So it pretty much becomes E team meets Pokemon in a weird way. Anyway, and I always quite like the battle scene between both Rayquaza and Deoxys. There's their battle sequences is always fun to watch. Of course, once again, you do have Team Rocket in this because you can't have Pokemon without Team Rocket. And of course, you have Ash who teams up with the Professor Suntory here, who is now very older and seems to be oddly afraid of Pikachu because of what happened. He's a bit afraid of Pokemon now. And so, Ash, ends up chasing Tori around with Pikachu sitting similarly on his head because Ash could be a dick sometimes. So there's also even pretty much a tag battle with Sid and Refe, and there's with these two folks named Sid and Refe, so there's that too. So yeah, I mean this definitely this also even has a couple of twins in this. This does have some retreating cool supporting characters. But anyway, Deoxys, I always wish I had a Deoxys, and I usually play Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and I could never really get Deoxys. I mean, I always try. Deoxys just does not like me. But anyway, yeah, this is definitely a really decent one. It's definitely more of a sci-fi element of the Pokemon franchise. This feels like a Pokemon film. It's Steven Spielberg directed. It's Pokemon meets something like Close Encounters with their kind or something. It's definitely really intriguing. Cool fight scene between Deoxys and Rayquaza. I always loved the Rayquaza character. Rayquaza was always my favorite Pokemon in the Hoenn region. So yeah, I mean, definitely a really decent one. Cool fight sequences. It's really entertaining. definitely a really solid Pokemon film in my opinion. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever watched Pokemon Destiny Deoxys? If so, what's up? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite moments, favorite scenes? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simmer signing out.